Big Ted's Equipment Rental charges $45 per hour for a small tractor plus $50 for delivery. Fill in the following input-output table with some reasonable inputs to determine an expression for the total cost of renting this small tractor. Well, what if we actually rented it for 0 hours? Well, as silly as that may seem, right, if you rent it for $0 for 0 hours, there would still be a delivery charge of $50. And so that's not really reasonable, but let's kind of keep that in mind, that if we did for some reason, just have it delivered, but then we didn't use it, it would still cost $50 for the delivery. Alright, what if it was 1 hour? Well, if H was 1, then we would have a $50 delivery, and we'd have a $45 charge for 1 hour, and following the order of operations, that would be $95. And what if we had 2 hours? Then we would have a $50 delivery charge plus 45 times 2 hours, so that would be 90, and 50, that's 140. So now notice, I'm just sort of replacing, I'm multiplying the 45 by the number of hours, H. So if H is the number of hours, then the cost is 50 plus 45 times the number of hours. Now, if you have $300 available to rent the tractor, for approximately how many full hours can you rent it? Well, let's continue on. Let's extend that table. So we had 0, 1, and 2. What if H was 3? Now, we saw that that the expression for the cost was 50 plus 45 times the number of hours. So if H was 3, 50 plus 45 times 3 is 50 plus 135. That's $185. And similarly, if H was 4, we would get $230. If H was 5, we would get $275. And if H was 6, we would get $320. Now, how many full hours can you rent the tractor? Well, we have $300 available, so somewhere between 5 and 6 hours, the cost is at $300. Since it tells us asks for how many full hours, we would have to answer with we could rent the tractor for 5 full hours.